Hi, welcome to Crystal Healing with Rayella's. I am Addi, the owner and artisan of Rayella's. Today I want to come and talk to you about six stones that I am using to help me grieve a sextuationship. If you don't know what a sextuationship is, it is basically friends with benefits. But for a while, I wouldn't even consider the friends part a part of this sextuationship. It's friends with benefits without the friendship. So basically somebody, what they used to call them back in the day, splackavelli, somebody you could call when you need a fix, you know? And this shit went on for way too fucking long. And if you've watched my other videos, you know exactly what the hell is going on in this situation. So what I did was I researched 5 different stones that are going to give me the energy that I need in order to properly grieve this sextuationship. And the reason why I say properly is because normally I just ghost and suppress, and that is not healthy because that's where you get baggage from. That's where you get the residue that carries over to other relationships from. And this time around, I don't want to carry any type of negative energy for this situation. I don't want to carry any type of bitterness inside of me, which I don't. I actually feel really great. I feel very loving, and I feel very forgiving. Like, I actually am ready to face have a conversation with this person and move forward. So with that being said, what I want to do first is I want to light my brand new sage and eucalyptus smudge stick. I'm going to light this, and the wind is blowing, so this might be kind of difficult, but I want to go ahead and cleanse my area, and since I've been out here, strangers just keep coming up to me having conversations, so we definitely need to cleanse this area because I don't know what they're carrying with them, and I just need to cleanse my shit too. Let me try to get this lid out here. Don't laugh. This is gonna be a mess. Okay. So, like I said, I picked 5 stones. Now, the 5 stones that are included. Ooh, yes. Let me give you some of that. Let me go ahead and do my stones. Get my area. Alright. So while this continues to burn, I'm gonna go ahead and discuss with you the 5 stones that we are going to discuss today. So first up, and this is a brand new baby, I'm very excited about her. I got a raw a raw rose quartz. This is rose quartz. Now I do actually have a raw amethyst, and I brought my raw amethyst as well as my amethyst point. This was a point, but the point broke off, as you can see. So I have rose quartz, we have amethyst, we have sodalite, we have smoky quartz, which I have 2. I like this one. This is more the tumbled one, and then I also have it in raw form as well. I love the raw. I love everything raw. I'm not gonna talk about that. Anyway, I got the raw form of selenite. And then I also brought my selenite plate, which I use to cleanse my crystals. And then I'm also using it to kind of like build a shield around this space that I'm making this video in, because this is a public area and people are walking in and out, and I just want them to like not interrupt this video, okay? And then the bonus is my Iolite. And the reason why I chose to do a bonus with this one is because this actually showed up in my tarot reading, and it was suggested that I vibe with this stone, and I can't wait to tell you why, because they were spot on with this, okay? So hang tight, and we're getting ready to talk about, let's see, first up, we're gonna do sodalite first, okay? All right, so our first stone is sodalite. Now this is the stone of truth, and this stone radiates common energies that help to facilitate logical thinking. So this is good during disagreements and during arguments because it helps you kind of calm yourself. It gives you this calming energy that just helps you to relax, so that way you can look at the situation from a logical standpoint rather than an emotional standpoint. A lot of times I think where we mess up when we have these disagreements in relationships is that we're not looking at it from a logical standpoint. We're emotionally driven and we just want to get our point across. So I like this stone because not only did it like radiate common energies over my body to kind of help me make sense of my emotions because they were all over the place, but it also helped me look at this situation from all sides and to actually digest and break down, to break down and digest what exactly happened. So that way when I go back to have the conversation, it's more so of an understanding than it is anger, frustration, and passivity. So like I said, that helped for me to remove a lot of negative energy, and I think that is very, very, very important when you're having disagreements with people. Okay, so stone number 2 would happen to be amethyst, which is actually my birthstone. And when I got back from Wakanda, that is literally the first thing that I grabbed. I made me an amethyst bracelet and I slung that hoe on because this is the stone of awareness and of healing. Amethyst is really good because it radiates a very strong vibration of healing, and it helps to heal like old traumatic wounds. It helps with emotional healing, and it also aids in initiating very intense spiritual growth. So another thing about this is because the healing energy is so strong within this, it's used a lot for fighting addictions. Now that's very important for this sextuationship because I'm dealing with someone who has a sex addiction. So with me trying to figure out how can I, what is my part? What is my place in this person's life, and how can I help him figure out how to get to a healthier space? Amethyst was the one I needed because not only did it help me heal my old traumas at that, because I was being triggered. So it helped me to not only heal myself within, but it also helped to calm my emotions so that I can kind of, look at it from a compassionate place and kind of realize like what he might possibly be going through, especially because my tarot readings keep mentioning bipolar disorder. And I really wanted to dig deep and figure out like there's a reason why I was brought into this person's life. Let me figure it out. So this highly protective healing stone will not only protect you while it's helping you heal, but it's going to get deep down into those old traumatic and old wounds, and it's going to help you heal them, baby. So amethyst, my birthstone, and how ironic, that's exactly what I was put on earth to be, as a healer. And my birthstone would be the stone of awareness and healing. How about that? You better check your girl out. RayellasLovesYou.com, baby. Women's healing bracelets, they're there. Alrighty, stone number 3 will be selenite. So I have this cute sphere, I guess it's a circle, a sphere, whatever, and I really like, because I love to rub my stones on my hand. That's not a good one to rub, but this eyelet is so smooth. This rose quartz is big, so I just like to grip it. But anyway, selenite, I got a selenite plate which I keep in my room, and I actually charge my bracelets on it. I cleanse and charge my bracelets on it, and then you can cleanse and charge your stones by just sitting them on top. I sit them in my windowsill and I just let them do their thing. So selenite I use during this process because this is the stone of master cleansing. It radiates a cleansing energy that helps to dispel any type of negative energy, and that helps to basically enhance clarity. It enhances your focus, and then it brings your space back to a calm area where you can process and think about the things that you're trying to fix. This stone is going to create a shield around your aura to protect whatever you are mustering up in your brain from any type of outside influences, because a lot of times when you have questions and things aren't clear, you need to go within. All answers are within. You drive your boats. You are the captain of your ship. So at the end of the day, when you are going through shit that you definitely need to process mentally, Selenite is the stone that you want to have in your area. Put that shield around you to protect you from all outside influences. Right now it's working great, because before I started this video, like I said, people were just popping up every damn where. But as you see, I have created a shield around me. It's protecting me, and it's allowing me to make this video for you. So that's why this is important. That was actually the first stone that I grabbed when I got on the plane, because it is one that I had in my book bag. Thank you, God. I knew I needed a clear quartz or a selenite, because I already knew going into these sex clubs, I'm going to have some energy on me. I need to get off. And luckily I had my selenite with me. So on the plane, the entire time that I was going through my emotions, I was holding on to my selenite and allowing it to basically absorb and dispel the negative energy. So like I said, once I got to LA, I felt great. I wasn't as heartbroken and hurt as I was when I first got the news. Once I got to LA, I felt like I had processed everything, and I was at a place where I was then ready to accept and, you know, figure out a solution to the problem. So that's why selenite is important. All right, so now this was very, 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 very important for grieving, because this is absolutely the stone of love. Now, rose quartz, I actually gave away my smooth one, my baby. I gave it to one of my babies. So I bought this today, and I can't wait to get close to you. Like, I love her. But this stone radiates a very strong vibration of unconditional love, joy, and warmth. And it also radiates emotional healing vibes. So this is very good for boosting self-confidence, self-love, and just helping you get back to you after any type of negative experience, heartbreak, trauma, mental abuse, because I know I've definitely dealt with like some emotional abuse in my life. What I love about this stone is that not only is it radiating enough energy to fill me with love, but right now it is radiating enough energy for everyone in this part to get some of the vibrations of love that this stone has to offer. That is amazing. And you know, the simple fact that right now the world needs a lot of faith and a lot of hope, and because I'm walking around with this stone, I am radiating energy to kind of restore some of the hope and the faith within the people around me. Now, some need more than others, so it's not magic. It's not, I can't just touch you and everything's gonna be okay. But hopefully just my vibration and the feeling of me walking through the world will leave a positive imprint on somebody's heart. So I like this stone for grieving, this sextuationship, because not only did it help bring me back to my self-love, I am absolutely in love, like obsessed with myself, and it's kind of creepy, but it also restored love and joy in my heart, so that I'm not bitter about the situation. I actually love this person, and even though my expectations were let down, it doesn't make him a bad person, and it doesn't mean that I have to hate him, you know what I mean? So I still love him for who he is. We all have vices, we all have things that we are going through personally that other people might actually be embarrassed to know about, but at the end of the day, he trusted me with the things that he shared with me, and I love and appreciate him for that. And it taught me a lot about my fucking self. Like, I have to be appreciative and embrace the fact that this helped me. And I love him for that. So at the end of the day, I don't have any ill will towards him or any negative feelings towards him. And I have to absolutely thank these stones for that. I'm not the type of person that leaves relationships happy-go-lucky. Like, I am a mean, bitter bitch, and like most of my exes, I blocked and didn't talk to them for 5+ years, and even when I talk to them again, it's just like, what do you want? So that's a part of me that I have healed, and I definitely have to give thanks to crystal healing for that, because this is maturity, this is growth, and me being able to sit here and even talk to you guys about this literally a week later shows how much I have grown. So that's rose quartz. Alrighty, last but certainly not least, these all are equally amazing. Nobody's better than the other, and none of them is least than the other. So, last but definitely not least, is Smoky Quartz. Like I said, I got the rough Smoky Quartz, and then I got the smooth tumbled version because I like to rub stuff. So that's why I got two different versions. I love raw for visual, and I just like anything that comes straight from the earth. Okay, this is the stone of grounding. Now, this stone is very important because it radiates neutralizing energy that is good for detoxifying the body, the mind, and the spirit. So this is going to help detoxify you on every single level. It's going to detox your aura, it's going to detox your spirit, your mind, your body. It's going to help you get back to a place where you can focus on you. So once you do that, okay, this stone is going to take all the negative energy that's swarming within you, and it's going to transform it into grounding energy. This is very important because when you feel grounded, that promotes self-security. Like, you feel so secure within yourself, you feel stable, and you feel like, you know, I got a hang of this, I can do this. Being grounded also helps keep you very composed and relaxed when you're in tough situations because you're connected with your higher source. So at the end of the day, you feel like you can face anything. I would definitely call that faith. And again, you have to walk through life with some type of faith. So you want to restore that faith by staying grounded. So that's why Smoky Quartz is very important. If I wouldn't have been grounded, which you can see I'm grounded right now. I'm literally sitting on the ground and I'm vibing with the actual universe. If it wasn't for this, I probably would be all over the place. I'd be walking over here, walking over there. I wouldn't be able to focus, and I wouldn't be able to sit here and make this video. So the simple fact that this literally is a clear example of why grounding is so important is because you want that calm, relaxed, peaceful environment so that you can focus on a solution to whatever this disagreement or this argument is. Now, this all can be used in any situation. It's flexible. You can use this in friendship, you can use this in marriage, you can use this in sextuationships, you can use this in friends with benefits, you can use this with enemies, you can use this literally in any fucking situation. Anything that you need these energies for, you can do. So I definitely recommend grabbing some of these stones. Now, I do have some healing bracelets that are made with these stones that I'm definitely going to post and promote throughout the rest of the month. However, there are a few stones I don't have that I'm getting ready to add to my collection, like Smoky Quartz. I don't have. I believe I have Sodalite. I'm not sure. I definitely have Selenite, I definitely have Amethyst, and I definitely have rose quartz. So I'm going to focus on getting some bracelets made to help people who are grieving from sexual relationships or even sexual trauma, because it's very important that you get those demons off of you, you get that negative, nasty energy off of you, because I do feel like the people who are putting this on people are just passing it. It's just spirit. It's a spirit, and it's being passed from person to person. So I want to do my part in helping relieve you from that and teaching you ways of kind of protecting your energy and protecting you from the negative energies of the world. So next, I'm gonna do the bonus before I cut this off. I'm gonna do the bonus next, and then I'm gonna say my goodbyes, okay? Alrighty, so the bonus stone is Iolite, and this stone is very, 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 very important. The reason why I even decided to do a bonus on this is because my tarot reading suggested that I vibe with this stone. Now, I'm glad that it did, because this is the stone of judgment and long life. This stone promotes introspection, and it does that by clearing your thought forms and by opening your intuition, so that way you're led to more profound wisdom, and all of that is already instilled within you. I really love that about this stone, because the energy of this stone helped me to realize my responsibility in my situation. Okay, a lot of it was not speaking up, not demanding, and not setting boundaries for what it is that I wanted, for my expectations. I basically just went with the flow and allowed it to take on its own form. So in that way, I can't really be disappointed in the outcome of the situation, because I literally didn't give it a direction to go. I just let it do what it wanted. So this led me to that, and it helped bring me to a place where I can still be friends with this person, because I mean, listen, every human being on this earth does what makes them happy, okay? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to fill yourself with joy and happiness so that you can go out into the world and share that. A lot of times the things that might make one person happy might not make other people happy. And yes, it's nice to kind of consider other people's feelings when you're making yourself happy, but sometimes you have to go against the grain and do what's best for you. So in that sense, I love him, and I definitely understand where he's coming from on his decision making. And now that I'm able to have a conversation with him, I can kind of lead him back on his path, whether I'm on that path or not. First off, I'm on that fucking path. I might not be on the path as the entity that I thought that I would be, but I'm on his path, and I'm on this path to the end. So I got all that information from the universe and from these tarot readings, and I can tell by our connection and the way that I feel after I've grieved this sextuationship, excuse me. This also helps in releasing the discord between the two of us. So basically, the feeling that we're not on the same page, this stone helps to basically get rid of all that type of energy. Not only that, but it helps to break away and release people from their addictions and the causes of those addictions. So this stone is definitely going everywhere with me. The next time I am around him, I'm gonna have this shit on me, because we got to get to the root of this addiction in order to face it. And I'm willing to help him go down this path. Now, again, all of these stones are flexible, and you can use them for any situation. I just used this sextuationship as an example, and the grieving of this sextuationship as an example. But this is for anything. This is for grieving jobs. This is for grieving your lost pair of shoes, something that is near and dear to you that you have to grieve the loss of. These stones can help with that. If you just want the boost and positive energy, you just want to manifest and basically grow in certain areas, like if you just feel like you need grounding, then get you a Smoky Quartz. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you need love, get you a rose quartz. Like, these stones can help you in so many different ways than one. I highly suggest adding them to your collection and having them somewhere close by, because you're going to go through negative experiences. That's life. Negative and positive work together. You have to learn how to cope, and you have to learn how to cope in healthy ways. So again, light you some sage, clear your space, your energy, get relaxed and calm and feel, you know, positive, so that you can focus on what it is that you need to focus on. There is somebody that is literally staring at me and watching me make this entire video, and it's hella creepy. So I'm going to end this here. But again, thank you for listening. I hope that this helps someone, and I hope that you are able to take this and transform this into your own self-care regimen, or your own self-love routine. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe after you watch this video. Love you, Rudeness.